CMF places a very high priority on maintaining ongoing communications with individuals and organizations that we view as our partners, such as investment bankers, accounting firms, lenders, angel networks, etc. We want to make sure that these audiences are aware that CMF can be a valuable resource.
We worked on mutual clients with CMFs and some of their members. In one situation, for instance, CMF did more of the due diligence and the transaction work, and then post-transaction, after the deal was completed, they were able to provide interim CFO positions. We came in and we valued some of the intellectual property for the transaction, which allowed the interim CFO to then record the accounting for the transaction.
I worked with CMF Associates on an acquisition of a client. They were engaged by another firm. We were engaged by the client. So CMF helped us to accomplish the audit and the process that we needed to go through in the transaction. The transaction that the client was engaged in was fairly complex. So the interaction we had with CMF as well as our client was such that CMF was an acting intermediary. Their process and their assistance through the process, the understanding of the technical knowledge of audit standards and generally accepted accounting principles, as well as the communication to their client as well as the mutual client we were working on was invaluable. There were a variety of scenarios, and the more complex issues had to do with purchase accounting with the transaction that was at hand, the purchase price allocation, as well as debt covenants that were associated with the ultimate financing of the transaction.
CMF came in and helped update accounting records and helped us deal with sticky audit issues, and also served as a mutual party interacting with the private equity group. And then as audit issues came up, we would share our thoughts with CMF, and who in turn would speak with both our mutual client and the private equity group, and between the four of us would work out solutions to difficult problems.
We've gotten to know CMF through acquisition financing for some clients after private equity firms provided recapitalization for our clients, and have enjoyed our relationship with CMF. We met with the representatives of CMF and with the management team, and it was very helpful for us to get a comfort level of the financial management expertise that CMF was going to bring in post-acquisition to help us through this leverage finance. It was evident as we worked with the employees of CMF that were housed at our clients post-acquisition that the employees understood the complexities of the new debt structure and were able to provide financial reporting, covenant compliance worksheets relative to the new debt structure. And that was a significant improvement from the pre-financial management.
CMF does an excellent job in facilitating the use of their broad network of experts. Being able to bring in experts, outsiders, into a situation to service a client where they may not offer their services, i.e. with us, the tax area, the audit area, and the valuation area. And I think that communication and that ability with their network to be able to support and supplement their services to those clients, I think the clients are getting the best of all worlds.